Today I'm going to be showing you 20 more AI effects that you can create for your videos with Vadoo AI. And guys, if you haven't seen my previous videos, be sure to check them out where you'll see more AI effects, the type of videos you can generate and a whole lot more. So the first AI effect I want to show you is Cakify, and you may have seen this on platforms such as TikTok, and they're similar to videos such as this, so very satisfying to watch. And of course you do need to give the correct prompt to get the best output. Now I've just grabbed this free image of a black cue ball, and I've put a prompt in here which is a slow zoom motion cutting through the black cue ball right down the middle. Inside is a little red glow ball flashing. Now you can choose 5 or 10 seconds. You can have the quality as 480p or 720, the speed medium or high. I'm going to leave all the settings as they are, and let's click generate. Okay guys, here it is. So you see the knife and cutting through the cue ball, and there's the little red ball glowing. So it got that right. I mean, it's not the best one you ever see, and I wouldn't upload that to a shorts platform, but with the right prompt, and if you looked at other ones, you can get a really good output. The next AI effect we're going to look at is Crush It. So you'll see this one here, and it's got this big machine crushing that poor little duck. We are going to be using this image here of some oversized look sailor type thing, and we'll go to apply, and I'm just going to leave that as it is because essentially we just want this effect, crush it as it is, and let's see what we get. And for this one I do need to enter a prompt. Some you do, some you don't. I put this object is getting crushed. Now let's see what we get. And here comes the machine, and it's crushing it down. Oh yeah, very satisfying. Now it's only 5 seconds, so it doesn't get all the way down to the bottom, but if it can go for 10 seconds, that would be really cool. The next AI effect is Cyberpunk 2077, and for this we're going to upload an image. We're going to use this Cyberpunk image here, go to apply, and then we need to put in a prompt. I've just added a slow moving camera going through the Cyberpunk city, and let's see what the AI can generate. Let's check it out. So it's moving through the Cyberpunk city streets. It's got some animation of someone behind a bar there, although not too clear. I did say a slow moving camera, so it's going quite quick. Maybe I should have put very slow, but it did capture what I said. So yeah, really nice. The fourth AI effect we'll be looking at is Deflate It. And if you can see here on the very right, it looks really cool the way it just deflates and into like mush pretty much. So we're going to find an image. So I've got this image here of a penguin, really nice photo. We're actually going to do 10 seconds this time, and I'm going to put in deflate the whole penguin. Let's check it out. So you'll see the penguin is deflating from the very top. He's getting squashed, and actually that's really good. And perhaps I didn't need to do 10 seconds, but let's just check it out again. It even slows down a little bit. And everything's in motion. It all seamlessly deflates really well. The fifth one we're going to be looking at is Hulk Transformation, and you'll see that guy turning green. Let's get an image. I've grabbed this little chick there. It's very cute. We'll apply that, and we'll put in turn this little cute chick into a mean Hulk. Let's see what we get. Let's check out our Hulk transformation. And here it goes. Whoa, there he is. So really nice. It transformed very smoothly and even got some mud from the ground and looked like the Hulk was coming up. So really impressed with that. The next effect we're going to be looking at is live wallpaper. Now these can be very popular across long YouTube videos. And basically it will just loop over and over, and it will be as seamless as possible. I'm going to be using this image here, which is very mystical kind of forest. Now what you need to describe is what you want to happen in the image, such as any effects or any animations. So I've got in here, the embers and particles are flying around slowly, making it look like a magical, mystical forest. Let's see what we get from that. Okay, so this is the video with the embers and particles moving around. I did put slowly, and once again they are moving pretty fast, but they are moving around, and then it does slow down at the very beginning and seems to speed up. So you could put slowly across the whole video and that would probably work. But overall really good, and this just gives you an idea as to how you can use live wallpaper. Next up, I think this one's really cool. It's Pirate Captain. We're going to find an image here. We're going to use this cute looking dog on the beach, go to apply, and watch this dog turn into a pirate captain. I've added in here this prompt, turn this cute dog into a pirate captain with 2 guns. So in this example, it shows 2 swords, and I'm going to see if the AI can change that. Okay, let's check it out. And there he goes. And it did actually create 1 gun, and the transition from a dog to a captain is really good, and his face does kind of change, the dog's face, but that's okay. So yeah, really good. I can't see the other arm if he has a gun or not, but 1 gun is enough. So yeah, that's a good one, I think. The 8th AI effect we'll be looking at is Squish It, and I have seen this one across other shorts platforms. It's quite popular. Let's see what it can generate for us. So this is an image I just generated on Vadoo AI, which is a small cuddly Apple toy that's really cool. So let's go to apply. I'll add in Squish This Apple toy, go to generate. Okay, let's check it out. So fingers on there, giving it a good squish. Oh, that is very satisfying. And the actual toy expands, you still see its little eyes, and it's all in line. I think that's brilliant. And if you had a 10-second video, I think you would see more squishes. Now, I absolutely love Dragon Ball Z, so the next AI effect, the 9th one, will be Super Saiyan Transformation. So for this one, I'm going to use my wife and I. This is when we were in New York recently. And the prompt will be transform us into Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct. Now, I don't know if it will just give me the Super Saiyan 1 or 2 transformation, but either way, it's going to hopefully look good. Okay, let's watch us turn Super Saiyan. And alright, that is pretty hectic. I mean, maybe where I added in Ultra Instinct, it's got a bit confused between the one the AI should generate and what I told it to do. So it's all going on here. There is some transformation, but I think that could be better. Still fun though. Okay, so the 10th AI effect we'll be looking at next is Wind Blast. And you'll see the example here is quite funny. This is why I wanted to show you guys this one. I'm going to use this girl here who's extremely happy as my demonstration image. Okay guys, let's check it out. So there we go, the wind is blowing and it hasn't exactly got what I expected to happen. Maybe it's because her mouth was open already, perhaps that's where I went wrong, but there's definitely some wind blasting at her, although she looks like she's blasting the wind. Okay, so the next cool AI effect we'll be looking at is Crumble, and if you look here on the right, there's the example, and that looks very engaging. So I've got here a small toy, white mouse getting crushed. The image is this one, which I just created on Vadoo AI. Very quick, very easy, and looks great. Let's go to apply, go to generate, and let's see what we get. Let's see this little mouse get crumbled. And here we go. There, he's turned into crumbs. And what I like is it takes all the colours into consideration when the mouse crumbles. So yeah, really cool. Definitely like that one. Okay, so the next AI effect we'll be looking at is Dissolve. So really nice here, and these ones here that you can see below and on the same line are ones you'll probably see on shorts platforms. Very easygoing and I would say addictive to watch. So let's find an image here. I'm going to use a pre-made one of Grogu from Mandalorian. Go to apply, and you'll see now this does cost 100 credits instead of 60, and that's because these might use a higher model. They're using Clink Standard, which is better. So I don't think you need to put in a prompt here. So let's just go to generate, and you do need to put in a prompt. I've just put in the image is dissolving slowly. Okay, so let's watch our little Grogu dissolve. And here it goes. So it doesn't seem to be doing anything for this particular image. And if you look at the example video here, it's not mimicking what it should be doing for Grogu. So, I mean, it could be the image, it could be their prompt needs fixing. That one didn't work out too well, but let's go to the next one, which is Explode. This is the 14th AI effect. And for the explosion, we're going to have the Earth explode. So we will apply that. The prompt will be the Earth explodes into little pieces and particles. Now I'm going to actually do this for 10 seconds and see how it comes out, because sometimes 5 isn't enough for these particular AI effects. Let's have a look then. So there it goes, completely destroyed in less than 5 seconds. So the overall animation is pretty cool. When it explodes, it shoots out like water, which is obviously on Earth, and other particles and colours and things. So it is pretty good. And you might have realised it didn't actually create a 10-second video. So maybe you are restricted to 5 seconds for this particular one. So the 15th AI effect we'll be looking at is Melt, and it does ask you to put in a prompt, but you don't actually need to. You can just come down here and enter it. So I've got this image here of a banana. I will apply that and just put banana is melting, and let's see what we get from this. Okay, let's see the melt effect on the banana, and there it goes. It's a slimy green, but it does melt it. I think it gets the green from the green on the end of the banana, or the front, some may say. And then that kind of overlaps the whole banana. So yeah, it's done that really well, and it's definitely captured the melting effect there. The 16th AI effect we'll be looking at is Peel. And this is the example here. So it literally peels off the object, and that is it. So we're going to upload an image. We're going to grab this teddy bear and peel it. I've just added peel the whole teddy, and let's go with that. Okay, let's check it out. And there we go. The teddy bear's getting peeled. And yeah, really nicely done. And I know it isn't flat, but it makes it look like it already was flat. Really nicely done, that one. The 17th AI effect we're going to be looking at is Tear. And we're going to be using this can of Coke. Let's go to Apply. And I've added Tear this can of Coke into pieces. Let's go to Generate. Okay, so here it is. Now let's have a look. So person's picking up the Coke and tearing it into pieces. So it does exactly what it said it would. It looks like it's flat, the Coke, but that's because it's very hard to determine that it is round shaped. But overall, it does a really good job. The 18th AI effect we'll be looking at is VHS Footage, and it turns the image into VHS. So we'll upload this image here, and we'll put in turn this beach into VHS footage. Okay, let's check it out. So the camera is moving forward and it's a bit shaky. I suppose there's a bit like VHS back in the day. It's not very solid and clear. And it's actually captured the sea moving, which is nice. There's a slow motion there, and the plant is going with the wind. It's moving with the wind. So I don't know if it's exactly what it's supposed to do, but it still looks good either way. Now for the 19th AI effect, we're going to be looking at Poke. And it basically is the person's poking this little duck here. And for this, we're going to upload this image here and apply, and we'll put in poke this object and go to generate. Okay, let's check it out. So there's the poke, and that is really cool actually. And as the person's poking the object with its finger, you can see it's actually looks like it's getting poked. It just looks quite realistic and natural. So the last but not least 20th AI effect we'll be looking at is Inflate It. So it basically sounds like what it is. It will inflate whatever image you put on there. So let's find one, maybe do this little mouse, and we'll put in inflate this whole mouse. Let's check it out. And there he goes, he's inflated. Oh wow, that is absolutely brilliant. It captures the mouse really well and keeps it in line with the actual mouse as he inflates. And that is really fun. That's a good one, that is. Okay guys, so that's it for the AI effects. Coming up in the next video, we'll be looking at some motion controls like you can see on the screen right now. If you like the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see more videos of Vadoo AI, then also follow the playlist and you will get updates. Alright, I'll see you on the next one.